One of the characters, if that's the right way to put it, in the article, the main character, I'd argue, is the co-founder. Is it Nicholas Howley? Is that how you say his name? Tell us a little bit more about him.
Yeah, he comes from something of a blue-collar entrepreneurial background. His grandfather founded or co-founded a company called Lansdowne Steel and Iron in the suburbs of Philadelphia that it's a machine shop, made machinery, and became a supplier of munitions to the U.S. military in World War II. Howley's father went on to run the business, and Howley, Nick Howley, was worked there during high school and college, and then he went on to get an MBA at Harvard Business School, and then went to work for a company called IMO Industries, which was an industrial conglomerate spun out of Transamerica. And there he was a finance executive, and then he got put in charge of preparing a handful of aerospace businesses for sale. They were going through a slump, and the company needed money, and they decided to spin them out. And he would not talk to me for this story, but I found a podcast that he recorded with a business partner in which he described the origins of the business. And basically he decided, and along with his boss, Doug Peacock, that they wanted to buy these businesses. And
it seems to be a winning model. I mean, what's interesting, I'm curious as to maybe not what shocked you, but coming into this story, what do you see as some of the potential remedies? I mean, shaming is a powerful one. I remember with the EpiPen, that was what brought the price down when that went up, several 100%. Are there any moves afoot to actually address this on a more comprehensive basis?
There have been some developments that should help. Congress last year included a measure in the National Defense Authorization Act that rule writing is going on with right now, that would give procurement officers more ability to compel companies to provide cost information. The Defense Logistics Agency, which handles much of the Pentagon's buying, also started an initiative to reverse engineer parts made by TransDigm, and they've had pretty slow progress on that.
Like a generic drug almost, basically,
yes.
Right? So just how much money is this company and its co-founder making?
Yeah, and the company has grown revenue over tenfold since it went public in 2006 to $5.6 billion, and it has awarded its executives and board members handsomely. It hands out very high incentive compensation to encourage executives to meet very high targets for growth, which former employees have told me is one of the reasons why it works so hard to jack up pricing. Nicholas Howley, the co-founder, we have determined is a billionaire based on the stock compensation, other compensation he's been awarded over the years, and he's not the only executive who's gotten rich off of this company. Quite a few people have gotten wealthy off of executive compensation. In fact, it's been a matter of controversy. Last year, the company settled a suit brought by investors that alleged that the company was overpaying management and board members by staggering amounts. The company has an MO of also returning money to stockholders, as evidenced by that 29% a year total return. A lot of that has come in as rich dividend payments, but those dividend payments have also been
well, at a very
awarded.
high cost, certainly at a very high cost to others. It puts the defense budget in a new light, for me at least, and I hope everybody has a chance to read the story. So thanks for joining us, Jeremy.
All right. Thanks very much for giving me the chance to talk to you about it.